Hey there, thanks for joining us. It's Alicia and Jim Forecore here. And Jim, so the HVAC industry, it's always evolving. And we've talked about this on your blog before. There's always new advancements, new types of technologies that you and your team implement. So I just kind of want to get your opinion as a professional in the industry for a very long time. Where do you see the HVAC industry headed in the next 20 years?
Well, the way it's been heading, you got to realize it was 100 years ago we were burning coal. We've come a long way from that. And it seemed like for quite a few years in the 70s, maybe early 80s, things didn't change much. Then with solid state computer changed everything. When solid state electronics, we started to get much more efficient on the equipment. The equipment's getting much more efficient. It does other things like variable drive. We run the blower continuously now. We filter the air much better. We have UV lights. We have setback thermostats. We have internet thermostats. I think what you're going to see in the next 20 years is the industry to continue to build on this towards energy efficiency. And it needs to, because the construction industry, people seem to want bigger homes. You aren't seeing the 1,000 or 1,200 square foot little ranches built anymore. People seem to want 3,000-4,000 square foot custom homes. And that's fine because the construction materials have gotten so much better. I think it was made law back in 1964 that homes had to be insulated. So before that, homes really weren't even insulated. Then the first insulation was basically old cut up newspaper. So we've come a long way since then, knowing the value of insulation. So I think the homes are going to get tighter, more energy efficient. It seems like energy efficiency seems to be the name of the game. And then high technology, zoning, setback thermostats. So I see it just getting more sophisticated and more energy efficient going forward.
Okay. So obviously HVAC is a huge part of the construction industry as a whole. So it sounds to me like you expect not just the HVAC industry to really just continue to advance and develop, but also just the construction industry as a whole too. Would you say?
Oh, yeah. In their construction materials, plumbing, they plumb houses in plastic now. Mm-hmm. We don't use copper pipe. I'm sure if you talk to carpenters and things like this, their materials are becoming much more quick, user-friendly. And as far as insulating these homes, they're becoming much more energy efficient, tighter, so they don't leak. So yeah, the construction industry is changing as a whole, along with the heating and air, which is basically another construction industry.
Yeah, absolutely. And like you said, with the way that homeowners, are advancing and what they want in their homes, the industry has to move with that, with those expectations of your customers. So I think this was a really awesome topic just to kind of talk to you about, since you've been in the industry for a while and you've kind of seen it from what it used to be to what it is now. And I think you are a really good judge of what it might look like in the future. So thank you. And if you're watching right now and you're interested in finding out about any of those other things that Jim talked about in this video, you just kept mentioning topics, and we have videos out there on a lot of those things, such as zoning and, refrigeration. So make sure you're checking those out. And if you're interested in getting in contact with them, you can do so by giving them a call and setting up an appointment. Thanks for watching.